Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you? Shining through.
Yes, guys, stick around. We're going to get started here in just a couple minutes. Yes, we are doing one more dev stream before 2025 is over. And this dev stream is going to be kind of a throwback to some of the older dev streams. Longtime viewers of the channel will remember the venue that we're going to be working with today. But if you don't know this venue, stick around. You're about to be in for a fantastic treat here today. But stick around. We're going to get started here in about 2 minutes' time. Alrighty guys, what do you say we go ahead and get started here today? So what is going on, everybody? How are we doing today? Happy Tuesday. Does this venue look familiar to you guys? Because longtime viewers of the channel, it should look familiar because this is Fabrics. If you got to remember, and you've been keeping up with the dev streams here, we have worked in this venue countless times over the last couple years. And you know what? Since 2025 is ending, let's do a little bit of a throwback to where kind of it all started with a lot of these major dev streams here. And let's do something with fabrics as a little time's sake. Now, I immediately have an idea for what I want to do with this roof truss right up top here. Because you guys can see, there's the roof truss right up here. I just need to find where is it in terrain? Yeah, total venue. Here we go. So can I move total venue out of terrain? Let me just move it into the actual workspace so that way I can ungroup it. Actually, I don't want to ungroup it all. I just need to find... Oh wait, first of all, it's locked. So I need to unlock it. Lock tool, unlock. There we go. Oh, here we go. Wait. And now that's a total venue. Oh, here we go. Roof truss. That's what I need. You started watching in 2024. That's good, Lego Master. And Ruben, you just started watching yesterday. Well, welcome in. Hopefully you've been enjoying the dev streams that I've been doing here. So, what I'm gonna do. First of all, I'm turning down the music for me. I'm gonna grab all of this roof truss too. That's a lot of roof truss. You know what? Can I... Hold on a minute. I have an idea. Let's just make this a little bit easier for us. So let's get all of the roof truss. And then let's bring those into the main model, the main workspace. Because what I want to do, I want to make this a little bit easier for me to adjust everything. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select all of these. And I'm going to basically I'm going to group all of these into one row. Now you're probably wondering, why am I doing it this way? Well, the reason why I'm doing it this way is because we're going to expand it. So right here, where this is, I mean, it's going to kind of block out the light, but do we really care? No, not really. But basically what I'm trying to do here is I'm just trying to make it easier for me to work with the roof truss. We're basically upgrading the roof truss. Actually, what about my recount? Oh yeah, this roof truss is not that bad in terms of part count, actually. Yeah, I'm just doing this to make things a lot easier for me, and I want to provide some more rigging points for different things too. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to do I am going to group all of these together. And yes, guys, we still have about a day and a half left of 2025 before 2026 starts. Can you guys believe that? Oh wait, crap. Did I accidentally select that? There we go. And then do we want to do the same thing with the ones on this side too? You know what, let's do it just to make... I've only got a day. But yeah, we are really getting close here to the end of 2025. Hopefully you guys had a great year, because I definitely had a great year. We had a lot of great streams this year. A lot of fun here. 2026 is going to be great. I'm definitely going to be expanding my Nintendo Switch 2 game collection. I'm 100% expanding my Nintendo Switch 2 collection over the course of the year. Over the course of 2026. Because I do want to experience more Nintendo Switch games. Do you work with RF Productions? Yeah, I'm one of their streamers and their camera operator. So, yeah, I do work with RF Productions. I'm one of their admins there. And when I'm not helping out with the streams, I'm usually helping out with administration stuff. Telling people where to go to find out about our upcoming events. All of that stuff. Wait. Did I accidentally select the... Did I accidentally select this as well? Okay, good. Yeah, so where can I get a Flux kit? You gotta join the Flux Discord. I'm gonna group this, but I'm not really gonna use... I'm not gonna move them. Yeah, you gotta join the Flux Discord in order to get it. Yeah, you gotta join Flux Discord and then yeah, you gotta join the Flux Discord hub and then... Yeah. Hey guys, just like, this is kind of like a little throwback here. Early on, when we did that, is it free or paid? This is paid. I think it's like 1,000 Robux for Flux Kit. Which honestly, I'm gonna be brutally honest with you guys. Actually, I'm gonna lock this so that way I'm not accidentally selecting it. Yeah, I thought it was like 1,000 Robux, but it's 1,500. Well, honestly, I would say it's worth it for all the lighting rigs. For all the lighting fixtures that you get. Later on when we start doing lighting stuff, I'll bring in Flux Kit and I'll showcase it off to you, because there have been some newer versions released since the last time I did a dev stream. I mean, obviously it was like minor improvements, but some kid was charging 7K for custom G lights. Yeah, no, that's just a ripoff, borderline scam. Like, you can get much better stuff for way less Robux. Like Flux Kit, that's my go-to lighting kit. So if you're looking for a lighting system, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to recommend Flux Kit. Just because there's so much you can do with them. Why would I pay $70 for that? But yeah, I'm just making this a little bit better. Alright, boom. There's that. I'm leaving this stuff right here. I mean, I could probably put maybe like a side stage right here, but honestly, I don't really want to do that. So basically, here's the plan for this. Let's remove, first of all, let me get the house lights. Here we go. So what do we want? Do we want to have the... I'm going to remove those lights. And then I'll keep the main lights, actually. Because the main lights are going to be helpful for everything else. So with that said, let's go ahead and start getting everything set up the way we want it to. Is my camera light on? There we go. Now it's on. Do lasers come in Flux Kit? Yes, there are lasers in Flux Kit. You do not need to worry about that. Flux Kit. Oh god. Oh god, I had collisions on. Yeah, Flux Kit comes with everything you need. Yeah, Flux Kit comes with everything you need for a stage kit for one flat rate. Gone are the days where you have to go to like Inertia or Native Lighting and buy all your tech separately. Now you can just get everything. Now you can just get everything for one flat rate. Don't have to worry about getting ripped off or anything like that. It's perfect. I would highly suggest Flux over any other lighting system out there. I know it's not... I know it's fine if we're not, like, totally accurate on this, but I want to do my best in making everything accurate and adding more rigging points for stuff. Where do you put the control system? Does it come with auto tech? Yeah, there's panels that come with Flux Kit, and right here in this particular venue, right here is where you have the lighting kit, is where you put all, like, your lighting rigs and stuff in your front of house controls. But yeah, this is great. I really like this kit, and like I said, I'm gonna repeat this, especially when we get Flux Kit up and running in this game. I would highly recommend getting Flux Kit if you're looking for a kit to build stages, and for like lighting wise, Flux Kit is the way to go. Is there a system where you can make a whole show and press planet? I don't know if there is. I honestly do not know if there is a show like that. But we'll see. Actually, you know what? I have a better idea. Instead of doing it long ways like that, how about we just make it a little easier on ourselves and just do this? This will look a lot better if I do it like this. This will give me more rigging. This will give me more rigging points without interrupting the look of the roof too much. That's the main reason why I'm doing this. I'm doing this to provide more rigging points for like different tech and all that. Is in your events the only DJ events? Yeah, I mostly do DJ EDM based events. I don't do any sort of like band events, like live band. I have seen there are some groups that do band events like Ramstein Roblox, and I believe there are some people who do Metallica based Roblox events as well. So if you're looking for that, if you're looking for those kinds of events, you can definitely look into those, but I do not do those. I mostly do Roblox EDM based events. Yeah, so making my own is called UG events. Yeah, I'm gonna be bringing back. I'm gonna be launching a new Roblox event hosting group here in the future as well. Like, I don't know exactly when I'll be launching it, but it's gonna be launching probably with this event right here, because I do plan on using this for an event. All right, let me lock the total venue again. That way I'm not freaking clicking on it. Nope, I want it to stay anchored. Okay, yeah, that gives me more rigging points. Perfect. Yeah, that gives me way more rigging points for stuff. Is there a way to become a lighting engineer for it? I'm still in the process of figuring out what I want to do with this group. So, information on that is going to be coming out eventually. I don't know when it'll be coming out, but it will be coming out. I don't know when, so just stay tuned. I will give you guys updates on when that is going to be happening. But for now, I don't have an estimate, a time estimate for you. And even then, it's probably going to be a handpicked thing, because I want to do things similar to how RF Productions does their events. Have like high quality events with all of that stuff too. What's going on in the road Discord? Alright. So yeah, now that we got the roof sorted, let me just highlight all of these roof pieces. Okay, is that all of the roof pieces? Where can I find new seeds? A lot of these I think are booster perks for I think native lighting booster perks. All right. So now we're let me grab the rest of these roof trusses. I'll group those and then I'll put those back into total venue. And I'll put that back into terrain. So that way we're not accidentally clicking on it. Yeah, a lot of these are like, I think, native lighting booster perks as well. I just realized this. Oh, this one's not centered. These lights aren't centered. Actually, the lights aren't centered. It's not the lights that aren't centered. It's the truss that's not centered. Yeah, you got to be in the Flux Kit Discord in order to do that. All right. Yeah, you got to be in the Flux Kit Discord in order to do stuff. So, I'm going to adjust. It's been a while since I've seen the fabric. Yeah, what up, Duck Lord? Welcome in. Yeah, I figured since this is the last major dev stream of 2025, why not go chill and build with fabrics for a bit? There we go. I mean, nobody's really going to notice if it's off center, but it's fine. There we go. Yeah, I figured we would do a little bit of a throwback today and work with fabrics. There we go. That's a lot better. All right. Let's get all of those. All right, group those. Get the rest of these. Group those. Put both of these models into total venue. And then we'll put total venue back into terrain. So yeah, we're just chilling today, working with fabrics. Older style stage. So yeah, there we go. So we got extra rigging points up there on the roof. Once I buy, how do I get in studio? You'll be DM'd the file, or you actually have to go into the downloads folder once you're in, or not the downloads folder, but the downloads channel. Let me find the Flux Discord. There it is. So yeah, when you get Flux Kit, you'll get access to this download channel right here. And this is the file you need to download. I would put this in a folder other than your downloads folder, because if you put it in your downloads folder and delete it, you're going to be wondering where it's at. So I would put it in a different folder. I have my stuff set up in my F drive, which is my 6 terabyte hard drive. And then I have a folder dedicated to Roblox stage equipment. So I always have everything. And then I have this in its own subfolder of venues, which is where I have all of my different venues and stuff that I've built in the past and for the future. So that's what I do. I am not going to make you do something if you don't want to do it. And what's Okay, I'm going to get distracted for a second. What's Venue 2024? Oh, it's this thing. Hold on. Yeah, it's this thing. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything with this one. And so does it tell the server? Yeah. So basically, when you buy Flux Kit, it's all set up through a Discord bot. The Discord bot will detect when you buy the product. It will thank you for it, and it will automatically give you access to the download channel. And you can download the product from the download channel in the Discord. All right. Anyways, let's get some stage equipment up and running. So I need basic stage stuff. Can I not do sort? Yeah, okay. Where is my... Oh, here we go. Have Flux Kit, Flames, and Haze? Yes, it does. It's got, like I said, it has everything you need for fixtures and in pyrotechnics too. It even has confetti. So here's the Vanta Productions Riser pack. I might use this to make a thing. I might use this to make a DJ booth, just to make things a little bit simple, because I didn't want to use that DJ booth that's got 1,000 parts to it. But yeah, what we're gonna do, we're gonna do this. And then I know where the center is here. It's gonna be yeah, the center is gonna be right here. Yeah, Flux Kit has everything. And there's something else we're going to be using today other than Flux that I'm going to showcase to you guys as well. So you'll just have to give me one moment here while I'm setting this up real quick. All right. I'm not going to make this too big of a DJ booth. Oh, wait. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That looks pretty good. Hey, what up, Sai? Welcome in. Yeah, I think maybe a 3. Wait, what happened here? Why is it... Reposing fuse. Yeah, what happened there? Yeah, there we go. Now it's... Yeah, that's a good DJ booth. We don't need it to be extremely big. Now let me get a dummy real quick, so I have a good idea for how I want to put the yeah, R6 will work.
Like a Hellcat.
I'm thinking. How do you make your animations for the DJ booth? Animations? I don't know what you're talking about by animations. The DJ booths in my games are not animated. So I don't know where you're getting animated DJ booths from, because don't worry about it. Yeah. Because when you said animations, you had me confused for a minute. Like, animations? What? Yeah, you should have said emotes instead of animations, because DJ booths do not have animations. I'm gonna move this dummy back a little bit, because I'm gonna move the DJ booth back, the main table back just a tad. There we go. Now let me bring in something else that I think you guys might think are pretty cool. Check these things out. Hold on. Think you should put a guardrail behind it so the person doesn't fall? Well, I mean, it's big enough to where it's not needed. But check these things out. In fact, let me rotate them real quick. These just came out earlier this year. We got the JA CDJ set. I have the black and white because I pre-ordered it back when the pre-orders came out. Yeah, these things are really nice. Now, I usually go for the 3000Xs with this stage, but do we want to use the regular 3000s for this? Yep, let's just use the 3000Xs. I don't care. Yeah, we use the 3000Xs. There we go. Yeah, we just got to get a nice DJ set in the game to begin with. We can't go with anything less like more obsolete, like the 2000 set that I have. The CDJ 3000s are gonna work perfectly. In fact, you know what? I changed my mind. We're gonna move this back up. I'm gonna say this for sure. Yeah, these are just models. They're not. They do have animations, but you can't put Roblox IDs into them. They don't work that way. They're just models with animations. Because I mean, and I've said this before on all my other dev streams, and I'll say it again right here. Nowadays, there's literally no reason to have a fully working CDJ set. And the reason why I say that is due to the Roblox copyright system that they had to implement, I would say, I think back in like 2020, 2021, because they got slammed with copyright claims, DMCA takedown requests. Yeah, it would be pretty hard to make them work. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be hard to make them work. You could make them work the same way that they did the really old CDJ sets from pre-2020. The problem is the IDs with the copyright system. The IDs will get removed pretty much instantly if the Roblox algorithm detects that it's a copyrighted track, and that's just to protect Roblox from more DMCA copyright issues. But yeah, there's our DJ booth all set up. Just a basic booth, no need to it. Yeah, we use. Everyone does their DJ sets through Discord, and some people like myself, they do their DJ sets through their real world DJ equipment too, which is even better. But yeah, all right, I made you guys wait long enough. Let's bring in Flux Kit so I can show you guys exactly what Flux Kit has. Yeah, I've made you wait long enough. So if you guys have not gotten Flux Kit yet, God damn it. If you guys haven't gotten Flux Kit, here is what you can expect to get within Flux Kit. You got all sorts of stuff. You got fireworks, which we're not going to use fireworks on this stage as much as I'm sure some of you guys are going to say use fireworks. We're not going to use fireworks. There's no reason to. I mean, if we can find like maybe small mines, we could have some fireworks, but nothing too crazy. There's that. There's CO2. There's fire. There's a fire machine right here. You have confetti. You got all sorts of cool stuff. You got all sorts of blinders. Is there sparks? Yeah, there are sparks actually. It's this machine right here. There's even lasers too, but the lasers aren't necessarily the best. Like here, if I click this right here, there's a laser machine right there. You even have LED panels. You got these LED panels. You got washes. You got, I believe this is going to be an ACL 360. They call it a magic blade here though. You also have some PARs, which I could use for house lights. There's a bunch of LED lines, different LED line options. Even these, you can have these just sitting around. Can you see the lasers in action? Well, that'll be for later on, because right now we need to figure out what we're going to do for rigging. Yeah, right now we need to figure out what we're going to do for rigging. In fact, while we're here, I may as well... Let me bring in another new thing that just came out from Vanta Productions. Because this is something I've been checking out as of late. We have a brand new hoist pack from Vanta Productions. Like, holy crap, these things look really nice. I really like the way these look. I'm gonna set that to 45 though. How do you control them with one screen? I'll show you guys that later. Yeah, you got it. These are the stage hoists. These are perfect. And you know what? While we're here, we may as well set up a. While we're here, we may as well set up an audio rig here. Now, I was thinking of going with Tacticals pack, but honestly, for a venue like this, I don't think Tacticals is the way to go. So I think you know what I'm gonna do here. We could either go with Tacticals or we could either go with the Acoustics L2 that X-Ray made in the past, or we could do this. We could do this and use the PK audio pack. Call a minute. Where's the material source? Yeah, check these things out. These look beautiful. Do you have plans to make function hoists? I don't do any of that stuff. I mostly just make stages and host events. And help with other events too. I don't do much in the way of actually... Where do you get all these packs? These are some older Vanta Productions stuff. This was back when it was called X-Ray Productions. But yeah, we're gonna do this, and we might actually scale this down a little bit, because this is I feel like this is a bit big for this venue. So let's scale it down to like 0.8 and see how that does. Yeah, 0.8 is pretty good. I think that's what I set the CDJ set scale to. You're using L acoustics? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, let's just get... Yeah, I'm gonna just get this... I know I probably shouldn't be doing audio right now, but this is one of my favorite things to do on any stage, so we might need to make these a little bit smaller. Well, actually, no, I don't think we need to make them smaller. Yeah, no need to make these smaller. This is the perfect size, actually. Yeah, this is a really good size, actually. We're gonna put them right here, though. Put them on, like, the far side, so that way it's not too insane. So yeah, first things first, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna rotate this by like 5 degrees. So that way there's a bit of a curve to them. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Now let's do local space. And then, like I said, I normally do audio first because usually the audio is like the easiest thing to do. Then it's easier to bit around it for... Yeah, that's part of why I do the audio early. Like pretty much right away. Because it's just... You know where you're going to put the audio in the first place, so... So actually, let me just do this real quick. I want to see. If I did 9 cabinets... Oh. So if I did 9 cabinets... Would that be too many for this venue? Because I was going to do 9 of the Trinities right here. 9 of the Trinity Blacks. And then have 3 of the Trinity 10s on the bottom. But I don't want to do that if that's going to be too overkill for this space. So let's just give it a shot and see. So let's just look. Actually, no, 9 of these should be enough. Let's raise it up a ton. Oh yeah, that'll be perfect actually. Yeah, I think that'll be perfect. We'll just... Yeah, what we'll do is we'll just do this. Or actually, no, let's do 8. We'll do 8. We'll do an 8 cabinet, and then we'll have 4 of the, we'll do an 8 cabinet, and then we'll have 4 of the what's it called? And then we'll have 4 of these Trinity 10s as well for the bottom part. So yeah, we'll do a couple of these. We'll do 8 of these. And we'll tilt these bottom 2 by like 2.5 degrees. So in total it'll be like 10 degrees of rotation for the whole thing. And then let me do rotate that 2.5 degrees. So if you guys are just tuning in, welcome in. Welcome to the last Roblox dev stream of 2025. I can't believe the year has gone by this quickly. It's been a great year. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It has been such a great year. I'm glad you guys all stuck around and continued supporting this channel. Man, this is difficult to get them like perfect. Actually, I don't think it really needs to be perfect though. It's gonna annoy me. It's gonna annoy me if I don't get it like bang on. Like there you go, right there. Just wondering, how do you get people to come to your events? Well, I don't have an event group open yet, but I can say from having previously run FMP Live that I'm not going to make the same mistake I did before and not like mass promote and really get partnerships going. So, like, I would say if you want people to come to your events, really spend some time, make some good quality events, and then promote the hell out of those events. That's how you're going to get people. Trinity 10 downfill adapter. Here we go. The biggest thing I worry about is no one turning up. Yeah, don't worry about that. You're worrying about the wrong things there. But yeah, just like focus on providing high quality events and the people will show up. If you're making high quality events that people want to experience, they will show up. Like, as long as you're kicking ass and making some really good events for them, people are going to want to show up. There's no doubt about that. Like, as long as you're showing that you're putting in the effort to really give people, to really provide a good show, then people are going to want to come to those events. Does this need to be... I think this needs to be... Yeah, let me move this down here. And then let's rotate it. I think it's like 12.5. Here. Is it okay if I use stage equipment from Toolbox? I mean, if you're starting out, I would say it's fine. If you're starting out and just don't have the Robux to buy your stage equipment, it's a good way to start out, but a lot of times you'll find that people aren't going to take you seriously unless you're using some of the bigger name, like the name brand stuff from maybe like Inertia or Flux Kit or stuff like that. Like, people won't take you seriously if they see that you're using if they see that you're using free modeled equipment. Like, what I'm doing right here is I'm using name brand stuff right here. Alright. Like, I don't want to be known as that one person who's known for always using free modeled stuff. Get the most for because of people I do events for. Yeah, I mean exactly. That's what I was just gonna say. It's like if you're doing it for like smaller groups, then that's fine. Peak FMV stream of the day. What's up? What up, Thrifted Elements? But yeah, welcome in everybody. I've noticed that's one thing I'm noticing a pattern here. You guys seem to tune in whenever I do a dev stream, but then when I stream anything that's not a dev stream, you guys just really aren't interested in them. So maybe in the new year I'll start doing more dev streams for you guys. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's a good array. I mean, it's pretty big, but still. I'm not going to have any tech right there. I'm doing it for a Roblox Motorbike Club of 100 plus members. Oh, nice. You know, actually, I was going to set up the array right here, but it might actually be better if I do this. If I put it further back here, because having the array up as high as it is right now, it'll cover most of the ground space. I just gotta lower it down just a tad bit more. Either that, or I just add a couple extra rigs. Are they gonna be on the hoist? Yeah, I'm gonna use one of these. I'm gonna use these X-ray chain hoists for this. In fact, actually, I do need to find some of the ring stuff for it. In fact, I might actually... You know, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Now that I'm looking at this, it feels like this is a bit too small for this kind of venue. So, what do? Watch this. Watch what I'm going to do here. It's just a simple matter of doing this, duplicate that, move them up, boom. Well, actually, it's not necessarily as simple as that, but still, you get the point. The point is, I'm just literally adding 2 extra cabinets to the top to make it look a bit more crazy. Yeah, there we go. 12 cabinet array for this venue, not bad. And I think it should be a bit closer to the booth. Well, it's still... I mean, I'm going to have center fills anyway, so... But yeah, I can tell you guys really enjoy these development streams a lot more than any of the other streams that I like doing. So... in the future, especially when I get this new event hosting group up, I am going to be doing more of these dev streams. What game is this? This is Fabrics. This is a venue I've worked in the past, but I figured why not give you guys a little bit of a special stream to wrap up 2025 and do some dev streams just for old time's sake. Give me a sec. I remember, yeah, I still have that game. Yeah, Serato, I still have that game in there too. As well. Give me a second. Hold on a minute. Then Kodak came in and put down all the armed security guards and stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to go as crazy for that. Yeah, Serato, do you want me to add you to this and we can work on this together? I was just working on putting in a PK array for I was just putting in a PK line array for the game itself. Holy, Inertia has so many new fixtures lined up for release. Yeah, Inertia, as far as I know, I'm in Inertia's Discord, and they have not released a new product in so long. I've kind of moved on from Inertia and Native, and I'm just using Flux for my thing. Bring in Serato. Yeah, here, hold on. Let me add him to this, just in case. There he is. As you guys can see, he has actually updated his Roblox name, too. I'm adding him to this, an editor. And, alright, so first things first, I am going to reset the tilt on this, just briefly. Because I'm gonna tilt it back in just a second, but what I want to do right now is I want to I haven't used Inertia in a while, same for Native, which I haven't used. Forgot you were rebranding. Yeah, he is. I mean, I know him as Serato, so I'm gonna continue calling him Serato. Whether he likes it or not, that's what I'm calling him. But yeah, there's one other place. Actually, Josh Serato review. Okay, I still go by Serato. Yeah, whether you like it or not, Serato, I'm going to be cool name. Yeah, in fact, let me look at how many people are watching. I'm just curious now. Damn, we got 5 people watching. Welcome in. We actually peaked at 6 just a little while ago. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. I might use... Let me go to the long throw pack real quick. I'll just... Long throw... Wait a minute. Wait. Let me just bring in this temporarily. Evil Serato be like, I am a record box user, bruh. Yeah, I need this thing. Oh, and that's like perfectly sized. Holy shit. I love how I just spawn in the long throw pack just to steal something from it and then I just delete it. I mean, yeah, part count's pretty high, but honestly, I'm not expecting many people to be here, to be in here for the event. You know any custom timecode system for Flux? I think somebody did make... Oh, hey, Serato's loading in. Hey, Serato, you want a VC while we're doing this, or... I don't know if you're able to, but I'm asking just in case. It's like, I don't expect many people to be in the underground, so park count, I don't care. Yeah. Yeah, Serato, you want a VC while we're doing this, or are you not able to? Yeah, I'm glad I did the got this in the industrial kit days too. I've gotten to see it. I've gotten to see this pack grow a lot. How much can you make for these? I don't do this to make any like Robux profit or anything. I don't want to mute my stream. Let this build. What, do you like the music that I'm playing, or? Because I mean, there's really no difference. The only difference is there's going to be a small stream delay. That's it. All right, group that. I mean, it'll be easier for us to talk about what we want to do with this too. It'll be easier for us to talk about what we want to do for this as well. instead of me having to wait for the stream delay for you to reply back to my thing. Yeah, 7.5 degree curve will be good enough for this. Yeah, let me just look and see what the... Yeah, there we go. 7.5 degree curve is more than enough for this. Yeah, I knew you couldn't resist.
Oh, there's an echo. Hold on.
Yeah, mute it. Mute the damn stream.
No, not that. Your voice. I think it's...
Oh, is it my... Did my routing break on my Rodecaster?
No, it's fine. It's just because I don't use headphones.
Oh, yeah.
I use speakers. So sometimes my SM7B will pick up my speakers if it's not angled directly or I don't have my EQ set properly. And I changed it when I was on call with Destiny earlier.
Yeah.
I just had to...
Oh, hey, oh my god, Codex here. Codex in my chat now, too.
Oh, there we go. And then the echo's back. I'm going to put headphones.
Yeah, go put headphones on. I'm gonna boost Serato up so you guys can hear him a little better. Yes, guys. Man, like, seriously, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I am surprised that you guys are all tuning in for these dev stream, but then if I stream anything else, literally nobody joins it. Should I just rebrand it to FMP Live for dev streams only, and then just have my Twitch channel for other streams? Wait, we got 8 people now? Holy shit, we actually do. Welcome in, everybody. Wow. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. How are y'all doing here? Glad you guys all decided to tune in for the stream today. I was just thinking about this. So, funny story about how I decided to do the stream. Last night I was just laying in bed. I was looking at some of my old live streams, and I came across my Roblox dev stream, one of my dev streams where I found one of my dev streams where I was working in this venue, and I'm like, you know what? We haven't worked on this venue in so long. So I was sitting here thinking, so why don't we just, as for a throwback, and because the year is ending, let's do a development stream in this particular venue.
I will say, I'm back, by the way.
Yeah.
The one that you messaged me a while ago on the 12th that you said that you wanted to rework, that wouldn't be very hard to rework. And the thing is there's...
Well, are you talking about the one megastructure style one, or was it a different one? Because I can't remember what one you're talking about.
It was the amphitheater that had the small stage on the
Oh
building
yeah,
behind.
now I remember. Yeah, that one really wouldn't be hard to work with as well. I think I added you to that one. I'll check here in just a second. But yeah, I remember that one. You guys don't know this, but I've been working on some other remasters to help my new event hosting group get off the ground, at least until WAMU Theater is fully finished, because I am working with Matthew from Vanta Productions on getting that done. The only downside to that is his availability is awful. Like, he's available like several...
You can actually buy assets. Sorry.
Huh?
Weird. Well, I have my toolbox open, and on the creator store, you can actually like spend real money to buy assets.
Yeah, I saw that to buy access to certain products.
I might post some stuff on there. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, post some of your high quality stuff there. People will get it if they're like making like music studios and stuff.
I have a lot of high quality stuff that I can put in there. And by the way, I'm not gonna say too much, okay? But a lot of my high quality assets that are sometimes tens of thousands of parts are going to be way less than that, and I mean like under 100. So like right now the microphone arms I use in studios they're like, I think 43 parts, but that's going to end up changing to 3.
Toronto, I gladly sell those recording studio assets off you. By the way, speaking of which, is Serrano's voice overpowering mine on the stream? Because I'm trying to get my audio levels just right here, and I don't know if I have them like fully perfect.
I don't even know.
So let me know, guys. No, if anything, he's still quiet. I'll have to look into that here in a little bit, but as long as you guys can hear him and understand what he's saying, I'm going to keep it the way it is, because I don't want to turn him up too loud to the point where he freaking overpowers my voice. I mean, actually, what I could do...
These are so nice. These players are so nice.
I know, I freaking love these JACDs. In fact, actually, I just checked my Discord channel. I had a gain adjustment of -5 in OBS.
Good Lord.
So hopefully he's a lot better. And hopefully he doesn't overpower my voice, because if he does, I will definitely turn him down a little bit. But yeah, these CDJs are like perfect.
Oh my god, you should... I know that it's a high... I don't... Okay, wait, hold on. Let me see that.
Yeah, if you're going to do something to it, duplicate it, so that way we don't fuck up what we're doing.
Selected 383. Okay.
Yeah, the hoists, I really like these hoists. They look so nice.
Has 383 things. But what I want to do, I just want to...
Oh yeah, and I was also going to say here, if you don't like the way the DJ booth is, you can rework that as well, just because of the fact that I just threw that together with some of Matthew's other stuff. Actually, let me just check the top of this and make sure everything is looking good with that. Oh yeah, that's like perfect. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I used these actually to size this correctly. I'm pretty sure I used...
Oh yeah, here's the AZ here's the AZ you made. How do you get people to not mess up lights on the show? It's all about whitelisting. On Flux, whitelist only the people that you trust to not mess around with the lights while you're during the event, and you're not going to have that problem.
Oh, my platters are pretty big, eh?
In fact, I'm going to lower this down just a little bit more. There we go. Oh yes.
Is this yours? Are these CDJs your rescaled ones?
Yeah, these are the ones I rescaled down to, I think, 0.8 or 0.75.
Okay.
What plugin are you using for the part count? This one, it's called Recount. You can find it in the workspace, in the tool box. It's very useful for keeping track of how much parts you're using. Like, I tried it.
You can select what you want to know has a certain amount of parts, and it'll tell you. So it won't just tell you how many parts are in the whole game total.
Yeah.
When you click on something, it'll tell you how many parts that something has.
So yeah,
so it's not just telling you the whole overall amount.
So basically, say for example, you wanted to see how much parts this entire line array took, this entire PK line array took. You can click it, and you can see it's taken up nearly 1,000 parts. But as long as we stay under 10K, which we should be able to do that very easily with the rest of the lighting and all that, or anywhere from like 10 to 12K parts for this. Which, Serrano, I'm gonna be honest, you're bringing in your stuff is really not going to help, because this AZ...
No, I know. I'm just using it for scale.
Yeah.
Because mine are a different scale here. See how mine are a little bit bigger than yours?
Oh, yeah.
So now if you look at the AZ, if I get rid of yours...
Yeah, you're going to put it back, right?
Huh?
You're going to put the set that I had scaled down back, right?
It's the same set. It's just scaled up by like half a stud, not even.
Yeah.
Because that's the accurate size comparison to a player. I used the hand of a player on the jog wheel to accurately size the jog wheel in comparison with an adult hand.
Oh, yeah.
So these CDJs are actually accurate in size in comparison to like an actual set. So now I can get rid of this.
There we go. Yeah, see, now we're sitting at 4,000 parts, but I guarantee you it's going to go back up to 5,000 as soon as I adjust these hoists.
And also, once you end up duplicating these speakers, it's probably gonna go up to 5. And once we start duplicating lights, right? Like I just duplicated a laser, and it went from 192 it went from 4,192 to 4,211.
Yeah. That's the thing with Flux. All the Flux stuff is really detailed. Pretty. Oh, we lost Serato. Rip Serato. Yeah, the AZ is pretty big. When I get the money and I get like another job, I am 100% gonna get an AZ. I want an AZ. God damn it, I'm trying to select that so I can group this. How do you select multiple things? You control click. Yeah, you have to control click. So you gotta hold down your control button when you click on an object, and you can select multiple things at once. Yeah, we're back up to 5,000 parts. But that's fine, honestly. For these arrays, it's fine. I mean, if I have to, we could go back to Tactical's X-ray pack. Now, come on, you don't want to be like Kodak and get the Opus Quad. No, I do not like the look of the Opus Quad. I like the look of the AZ because it's similar to with the AZ. It's with the AZ. It looks a lot. It's got the same design as my not my XDJ, but my DDJ SX2 that I have. It's got the same design language that I really like. I don't like the look of the Opus Quad. Why would I get something I don't like the look of when there's something that's basically the same thing? What system to use for DD boost speakers? It depends on the stage. Like here, we're going to use a PK pack to fit in with the main arrays, but the other stuff, I am going to do this. In fact, yeah. But I like the look of the AZ much more than the Opus Quad. The SX2s, yeah, they aren't bad. I've had my SX2 for I think like 6 or 7 years. I'm gonna just wait for Serato to call me because I know he's gonna call me again eventually. Yeah, I know. Do I want to just say screw it and go with Tax Audio Pack and just make a crazy K2 array? I think that might be the better option here, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think maybe the yeah, I'm gonna bring in tax stuff. We're just gonna use tax stuff because I want to keep the part count down as low as possible. Just on the off chance this new group I'm gonna open up somehow gets like crazy big. So let me go bring Tactical's audio pack. Which I'm going to make it clear right away that if you guys are looking to get this pack, you're not getting it. This pack right here, all of this right here, everything you see right here, it's all private. You can't have it. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. As much as I want to share this with other people, I can't really do that because Tac will yell at me and have me remove the pack from all my games, which is keep them on the side just in case. No, I think I might just do a big K2 array. But yeah, and actually, the other thing I need to do is I need to go to the X-ray staff, bring in materials, because I need to get my fabric MV and then grainy plastic. Because I did upgrade Tacticals pack with some better materials, and you can see that right there. That's how good those look. Because look at these. These look so good. They look so much better. Alright. Now, unfortunately, I can't use that, so I'm gonna need to get a different hoist. Like, yeah, I'll just steal this one. I'll just steal that one. One single Mackie-powered speaker in the corner of the room, resource and budget friendly. Oh my god. Imagine if I actually did that. You'd be like, sorry guys, we ran out of budget. We spent all our budget on the actual stage itself. So the audio system is just a single Mackie speaker that everyone has to huddle around. At that point, it wouldn't even be a rave. It would be more like a freaking house party, if anything. Yeah, it would be a freaking house party at that point. But yeah, we're just going to use Tax Pack, honestly, because I like the look of it, and it's just going to be a lot better. I'm going to... Where is... Here, can I just rotate this? $45 There we go. And I'm just gonna put 2 of these. I don't know where I'm gonna put them just yet. On the thing, I might just put one. I'll put one right there. Yeah, I'll put one right there, and then temporarily, I'll just put one maybe like right there. Or, hold on. Let me look at something real quick, because I might have a different way of... rigging this. Nah, those are going to be too close. Yeah. So actually, what I'll do, just temporarily, I'm going to group those, group that, and then raise these up. Yeah, because this will work way better. Yeah, this will 100% work a lot better. Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, let's just do this actually. And then I'll put this one right here. Put that one right up there. In a way, I'm kind of recreating the audio rig setup from the music festival that I went to a couple months ago. And what I'll actually do here, I'll do this because I can just move this forward. So that way it fits. Perfect. And then I'm gonna immediately tilt this by like, we'll do a 5-degree tilt. That won't be that bad. So wait, right. So it's supposed to be a group based on Pacific Northwest venues, but I'm still working with Matthew from X-Rave on the first of those venues here to start. So for now, just so that way I can get back into event hosting, I'm going to be hosting sort of like an indoor rave group to start in all sorts of like indoor groups. But in the future, as soon as the venue is ready, I am going to be rebranding the group to be dedicated to events that take place at this WAMU Theater venue. Okay, where the frick is this? Hold on, let me just check it. Yeah, wait a minute. Let me just remove... Where do you find your lighting engineers? I mean, it depends. A lot of times it's usually friends who I really trust. But... Alright. Okay, bottom clasp. Oh, wait, no. That's not it. Top clasp. There we go. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, this one I need to move back ever so slightly. A lot of times it's just friends who want to help out with getting the group off the ground. But yeah, it really does make it really does really depend on who you have to help out with the group as it is. So really all depends on who wants to really help out. But yeah, anyways, let's make this array. I feel like this array isn't going to be nearly as big as the other one, to be honest. Because, I mean, just having 2 of these by themselves looks like it's going to be a bit big. So maybe a 12 cabinet K2 array. Yeah, it already looks better, and it's going to be a lot more... It's going to be a lot better for part count, too. And if I wanted to, I could probably even rig up some, like... I could probably rig up some KS-28s or something behind these K2 arrays. Or maybe I could throw some SB-18s. Okay, yeah, 12 cabinet array will work. Or maybe even just a 10 cabinet will work in this space. Yeah, maybe a 10 cabinet. Unless I raise it up a little bit, which I am considering raising this whole thing up a little bit. Let's see. And then just having a more aggressive curve, maybe. What do you guys think? A 10 or a 12 cabinet array? Because right now we have 8 cabinets on there so far. So what do you guys think? Should we do a 10 or a 12 cabinet? Yeah, I would. Yeah, let me put these back to normal, and then we'll just put an aggressive curve. We'll just put an aggressive curve on the other two cabinets. Yeah, having them be a little bit lower would be better, so that way you don't have to compensate with the curve. All right. Yeah, we'll have an aggressive curve of like 10 degrees on these bottom arrays. These bottom cabinets. And if we have to, we can always adjust the angle of the curve even more. $10 degrees. All right. Rotate. All right. Yeah, okay, yeah, that looks a lot better. Actually, I don't like that 10-degree curve. Let's go 5 degrees then. We'll do a 5-degree curve on these. And if we need to, we can make the main array curve a little bit more aggressive. All right. Rotate 5 degrees. Or we could just use some Kara 2s as front fill for underneath the arrays too. Thanks for watching online. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really do these dev streams much just because I don't really... It's usually just me working on the same venue over and over. Actually, wait, let me try... Maybe a 7.5 degree curve will work a lot better for this. Yeah, let me try a 7.5. Oh, crap. Let's try a 7.5 degree curve. I think a 7.5 degree curve will work best for this array. I do enjoy your 5M content, but this is way up my alley. Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, I think in 2026, I'm going to try expanding the content here. At some point in 2026, I am going to see if I can get my hands on a capture card that works with my Switch 2. And once I get more games for the Switch 2, I might actually start streaming some of those. So maybe that will be some new content for us to check out as well. Okay, yeah, 7.5 degrees is going to be the way to go here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, that looks a lot better. Actually, now that I think about it, is it just me? But I think 10 cabinets isn't enough. I think we might go with a 12 cabinet. I don't know, though. Because I'm just looking at this and I'm thinking, it just doesn't feel right. Like, it feels like it's, like, raised up a bit too high and it looks too small. Like here. Like here, what we'll do... Let me raise it. Let me lower them down a little bit. Yeah, let's add 2 more. And just see how that works. Okay, yeah, the 12 cabinet looks a lot better. Yeah, that looks way better. Yeah, the 12 cabinet works way better. Okay, yeah, that looks so much better. I mean, yeah, it looks big for this room, but honestly, it gives us the opportunity to raise it up a little bit higher as well if we need to. And then we can just adjust the curve a little bit more. So but yeah, 12 cabinet just looks pretty good. We're definitely going to need some extra subwoofers to keep up with it all. Wait, crap. Let's just move. Oh, let's move it up just a bit, just to see. Oh yeah, that looks really good. You get rid of the lights next to the speakers. Yeah, I might get rid of those 3. I don't know yet. We'll have to look and see a little bit later on. But let me make this curve a little bit more aggressive. Let's go with the... It's already at a 5-degree tilt. Yeah, let's go with the 7.5 degree tilt. Yeah, 7.5 degree tilt looks a lot better. And then I can just lower this. I can lower this down a bit. Yeah, there we go. That's a lot better. And then what I can do, I can just come up here. Oh, what the heck? What happened to the hoists? They're not, the lines aren't straight anymore. Okay, well, nobody's gonna notice that. No one in game is gonna notice that because it'll be dark anyway. You look like they're in the way. Hey, well, yeah, that's fine. But yeah, that looks good. You have a camera system? Yeah, I got Gabby's that if I do end up using that in this game, I will set up. But yeah. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. Yeah, I'm kind of having second thoughts about having the 10 cabinet or the 12 cabinet. I don't know why. But I think 10 just seems to work better. Like, here's the problem. It's like the 10 cabinet looks too small, but the 12 cabinet looks too big. So what the heck? Oh, well, we'll just go with the 10 and we'll lower it down. I'm not gonna win with this system. Best I can do is just do 10 cabinets and call it. And then just have like a front fill. A front fill, like right, like a car too, right under where the array is. Group that. Now grab that, group that as well. Alright. But yeah, if I do end up bringing in a camera system, I'm gonna bring in Gabby's. Yeah, there we go. That's good. So there we go. We gotta at least have an array system in. Gabby's camera system. You haven't heard of that? That's the system that we use over in our productions. Yeah, if you've been to one of our productions games, you'll know Gabby's system. That's what we use for our camera system. All right. Anyways, I haven't managed to get onto one yet. Yeah, but yeah, if you've seen like the RF streams, that's the system we use for the RF streams as well. All right. Now I was thinking about how I wanted to do the front fills. Do I want to use Cara 2s or do I just want to use the ARFs? Because I think maybe the ARFs will work better for front fills. Because they're not too, I mean, they're not too big, but like, I'll do this. I'll do that, put that right there. Yeah, that'll work good, won't it? What do you guys think? Does that look good? Using the using that as a front fill? Because people are gonna be like right up there. Well, actually, now that I'm looking at it, the front part will be covered, so we don't need front fills right there. What we'll do, yeah, here. Let's try something. I have this Cara 2. So let's do a comparison. Cara 2 versus the Arc. The Cara 2 does look better for a front fill. Have someone sign the room in the back. Yeah, I'm probably gonna put up like maybe some Cara 2 delays, maybe. Like maybe like a 4 cabinet Cara 2 delay tower setup, maybe. I don't know. Who's pinging me? Oh, it's from SD Festivals. Oh yeah, their last event of the year is starting up. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe Cara 2s for front fills, actually. Or for center fills. Yeah, if I do this... Yeah, if I put Cara 2s right there... Do you have any subwoofers? We're gonna add the subwoofers here in just a moment. I just want to get these I just want to get the center fills ready. I just want to get these center fills sorted. Yeah, I just want to get these center fills just done. Welcome to the chill zone, apparently. I mean, technically this is the chill zone because this is a pretty chill dev stream. All right. I'm skipping that. That song's a bit too slow. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that looks good.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who
Yeah, that looks good.
my cries and watch me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
And now let's figure out some subwoofers. I'm thinking maybe we just go simple with KS28s. Just a bunch of KS28s up front. Actually, I remember. With the KS28s, I gotta do this. Because technically they're incomplete, but it's fine.
Eyes open to force reality. Why can't
Let me put the collisions on.
my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. Some days I
Like,
feel skinnier than all
for the KS28s, I'm probably gonna put some. I'm probably gonna put them. They look like they could fit under the raised floor. Yeah, they could, but this is like a full rave event, so I want them to be seen.
It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Yeah, so let me just do this real quick. I mean, if this is like a nightclub, like the Zone 6 thing that I was gonna try, that I was gonna open up at one point, then I probably would have. Then I probably would have done something like that and just hit him away. But I'm not really gonna do that. I'm making a rave in the abandoned building. I actually do have a couple abandoned venues. Yeah, I actually do have a couple abandoned structures that I could use. Obviously, I'm not going to be spamming subwoofers here. I'm just doing this so that way I can get a good idea of how much space there is for a subwoofer rig. Oh yeah, so there's a decent amount of space. Did you do 2 tubs in space? And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I typically do. But I just want to get it. I just want to get it as centered as possible. Like, let me look and see. Oh yeah, so there's that spot right there. Oh, perfect. That's like perfect. So yeah, let's just try that. That, and that. There we go. There's a subwoofer cluster. And actually, it would be better for me to put these Kara 2s on top of the subwoofer. Yeah, look at that. That'll actually work a lot better. So let's just do that. Yeah, let's do that actually. You said what I was about to type? Yeah, because I typically do that, but I didn't know how tall the dual KS28s were going to be. So okay, there we go. So there's that done. And then all I need to do now is figure out what I'm going to do for audio. Like, I could take this and just take that subwoofer and use it for something. And actually, there's this right there. In fact, actually, I'm gonna just make my own. Okay, that. Okay, I'm gonna just do this as well. Here, let me grab this real quick. I just want to see how big that would be if I were to put the... I want to see how big that would be if I would put the KS28 right there. Oh yeah, that'll work. And then let me do local space. Then we'll... Oh wait, nope. Crap. Collisions were on. And then I'm gonna do 2.5 degree rotation. Yeah, I'm just doing DIY Kara 2 setup. Making my own Kara 2 setup. Like that. Like that'll work. Because I want to use the same Kara 2s as what the stage is actually using. And I'll move it back a little bit as soon as I... Actually, what I'll do is this. And then I'll duplicate it. There we go. And then I'll move it. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it like right on the edge. And then we're going to move it in by some studs. Let me turn on my collisions. There we go. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll do that, and then we'll do this. We'll do the same thing over on this side. But not enough to where it's like on the edge. There we go. Now let me set my move to one stud. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 studs will be enough. We'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So the boost monitors are close, but they're not like exceedingly close to make the DJ uncomfortable. Alright, so I think with that, I think I'm going to leave this dev stream here. Because we've actually done quite a bit to this. I did the roof. We got the roof structure ready to go for what I'm ready to start rigging up some stuff up there. Oh, I gotta lock that real quick. There. So yeah, we got the roof ready to go. We got a DJ booth in. Got an audio system in. It took a little bit longer than I had expected. When are you going to be rigging the lights? I might do that as part of my Countdown to 2026 special stream tomorrow, but we'll see. I don't know exactly what we're going to do just yet in terms of that, but right now, I need to go get something for lunch and I'm going to chill out for a bit. But we did quite a bit in this stream here today. So chances are I might actually do a dev stream on Thursday as well, because I want to make tomorrow about some games we don't normally play, and maybe do some trucking, and then maybe a police patrol over on GoRP, but we'll see. But until then, this is where we're going to leave this as well. I think off camera I'm going to quickly throw in a delay tower setup as well. But for now, that'll do it. Here's where we're going to leave off here today, and we'll pick right back up on it. We'll pick right back up on this probably tomorrow or Thursday. But yes, thanks for watching, everybody. I will catch you guys tomorrow for another live stream.